y'all, good morning. I'm eating breakfast and I was just thinking about this life hack that I've been implementing into my life recently that I learned from TikTok University. Basically, so pretty much when you're feeling anxiety, how to turn that feeling and emotion into excitement. So it's almost like tricking your brain into believing that you're not anxious but you're actually excited. So I can't remember the lady's name because this was so long ago, but it's something that I started implementing into like my wellness, I guess you could call it, like when I'm feeling anxious. So what she said was anxiety and excitement have similar feelings or similar things that are going on in the body. So for example, when you're anxious, your heart's beating fast, you may have racing thoughts, you may also be shaky, sweaty, whatever the case is. Similar things can also happen when you're excited. Your heart's beating fast, you're super excited, you might be shaky, you might be sweaty. They may have common symptoms, but the common underthread under it could also be nervousness, right? So you could be nervous to be fearful of something happening and being stressed, or you can also be nervous because you're so excited. So let's take this for example. So if you are getting ready to buy a new car, right? It's your first time buying a brand new car. You've never, did it by yourself. You're going to be signing, it's going to be in your name pretty much. So if you start feeling anxious because you're fearful that things aren't going to work out, instead of giving into that anxiety and feeding that anxiety filled thoughts, trick your mind into believing that you're excited. So instead of thinking about how you feel like you're scared that you're not going to get approved, you're not going to pick the right car, or someone's going to try to get over on you, feed that energy positive thoughts. Just be like, I'm so excited to buy my first car, can't wait to test drive it, I can't wait to pick the color, I'm going to get approved, I can't wait to, just think about those feelings. Feed that anxious energy, positive energy, and trick yourself into believing that you're excited. I promise you, it works. In the beginning, it is kind of difficult and it's hard to, when you're so used to having anxiety all the time. So for me, for example, I'm so used to I was past tense, right? So we're working on, anyways, another video for another time. But I was struggling with anxiety. Anxiety controlled my life from work to just everyday things. I was super anxious all the time. So it took a minute for me to get out of my own head and think about not having anxiety, because even to the point where I had anxiety around not having anxiety. Does that make sense? Like I was so caught up in the thoughts that I had to think that me stopping thinking about those thoughts was anxious about not thinking about those thoughts. Like I have so many things to think about. Why can't I stop thinking about those thoughts? So I was anxious about not being anxious, which is all in your mind, right? So by feeling that anxiety, practicing, even if you're writing down your thoughts, even if you're figuring out what thoughts trigger those feelings, and then find alternate thoughts to change those into exciting thoughts or positive thoughts, I promise you, the more and more that you practice, give yourself grace, be patient with yourself, it'll automatically just be like a switch. So whenever I feel anxious about something, like for example, I went on vacation to Mexico. This is my first international trip without being on a cruise, like flying straight to the island. I was kind of scared. I'm like, why am I scared? I'm scared the plane is gonna crash. I'm scared that I'm gonna get lost. Someone's gonna steal me in Mexico. Granted, I'm not by myself, I'm with my wife, so I turned that into excitement. I'm so excited. I've never been to Mexico before. Everything's gonna be great. I cannot wait to experience this. So I encourage you guys, if you struggle with anxiety, or even if you experience anxiety or stress on any type of level, try to switch your mindset and to convince yourself to be excited. Feed those exciting thoughts to that feeling and watch your life change. So thanks for watching.